Hey guys, Krootman here. Even though I just did a bunch of content on the 100-210, if anybody knows, I'll be having a massive farm upgrade coming soon. That does not mean I am done with the 178Xs, as this is one of two GPUs that I plan on having about 90, maybe 85 to 90% of my farm being. And I got 3 of these in. They've been in transit for what felt like forever, actually. Plus, I had one on a test bench for a while. So I'm going to take these and we're going to add them to my 6-card rig, and we're going to move them from the PCSP Octo, which I'm going to prep for the 100-210s, and these are going to go in one of my Octominer Ultras, the X12 Ultras, the big ones, the ones that have more fans, that are actually empty now thanks to moving a bunch of 3070s. So we're going to go ahead and do that now, and I'm going to show you the process of it, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the 178X. So let's get to it. So here's my 6-card 178X rig. It was in the PCSP Octo, and I felt comfortable in here. I don't want to put more than 6 in this rig, so we're going to go ahead and move these 10, these 4, plus these 6, to one of my Ultras that's empty, and our goal is to fill that up with 12. Now I would like more of these, but it really just depends on how the price goes. I mean, I'm definitely going to buy 2 more, because I want at least one 12-card rig. As far as whether I get more or not, it depends on what the price of these looks like versus the price of the 100-210s. So let's go ahead and move these out of this rig. And I am going to probably do another video where I get all of these PCSP Octos ready for the 100-210s. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. It's wild how dirty this case got. One thing I didn't like is, besides the fact that there's a little dirt that got on here, which I'm going to clean before I put these in the other rigs, I don't like how big of a bend these cables had. So in the future, when I put the 100-210s in these, I'm definitely moving the fans to the outside of the rig and just sliding them through here. I definitely think that's the way to go moving forward. When I prep these Octominers for that, that's what I'll do. But for now, I'm really just going to close this one up. It'll stay empty till the next batch of 100-210s come, and we're going to move these to the X12 Ultra. And here it is, all 10 of the 170HXs. I need to get 2 more to finish off this 12-card rig, which is the first goal, basically the next purchase of my farm. Hopefully, maybe next month, or maybe sometime this month. We'll just see how successful the channel does, really, or how many 3070s I sell. So what I do want to say is I'm going to, I don't know if you can see it here. Let's get some light on. I'm going to be putting tape over this, and then tape on these, and then maybe even tape in the caps to try to force the air to only come out of these GPUs to cool them better. So we're going to try that, and I will let you know how it goes. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to screw all these in, tape all the air holes, seal it up. And I don't really see any issues. I have 5 of these, and I would frankly put all of my 170HXs only in these cases. If you want to use the PCSP Octo, I would cap it at 6, and that's just my opinion. So we're going to go ahead and button this up and get it ready to go. Alright, so we've got 10 in here, and each one of them is only powered by a single 6 to 8 pin, which is fine because they can do up to 288 watts theoretically, but the motherboard pulls up to 80 watts, which really helps, so that makes me feel pretty safe. And honestly, I doubt, I mean, maybe I'll try Kapow on these one of these days, but probably not, as the 110, 100-210s just do much better on Kapow. This one is not actually tied in. I gotta fix that. Good thing I checked. Pretty comfortable with the way this is wired up. They have room to breathe. I'm gonna tape the outsides and secure that one. I can't believe I missed that. But other than that, we are good to go. Everything is wired in and wired up, and you just don't want the cables near the fans, which they're not. So we're good. Everything is good. I feel pretty comfortable about it. So let's go ahead and secure it, close it up, tape it up, and get it mining. It might be hard to tell, but I basically taped that whole side. You can definitely see my poor tape job. I taped these 2 slots, so basically all the air is going to get forced through these 10. So it's good, it's ready to deploy, so let's go ahead and get this puppy on and mining. Alright guys, you can see the 10-card 170HX rig is all set up. It's all 8 gigabit cards right there. I did tape it like I showed you guys, and you can see the intake and exhaust temperatures, and you can see the fans are only at about 60%, which is really good. And you can look at my temperatures, which are basically under 60C. I am definitely going to be adding 2 more cards to this. They're on Zealous, which is by far the most profitable thing for them. Zealous along with ZIL, and you can see they get about 188 mega hash on ZIL. These things are basically the undisputed kings of memory algorithms. And as long as I can get them for a reasonable price, I plan on expanding more. Like I said, the goal is between 24 and 36 of these things. Again, it just depends on the price and how close we get to the bull market or whenever it starts and how many of them I have, because I think once the bull market starts, I think you'll see the value of these things go through the roof. And I also think that these things are going to be much better than the 3050 or the 5090. Even with its GDDR7 memory, I think you'll see about the same settings basically, and they're going to cost what? Currently, I think these things go for a little bit over 400 bucks via Alibaba. I'll send you a link to my seller. I don't really get anything from them. I'm just trying to help you guys out. So there's no incentive for me to point them to you. And, I'm always honest when I get a kickback. And I prefer to work with people that can, give me some kind of kickback, as I can put the money back into the channel and continue to bring you guys the content that you want. But anyway, I really do think that the difference, like I said, will be between, like $1,800 to $2,000 for one 5090, and these things are going for under $500 right now. I think it's like $425 last I checked. So, what are you looking at? Almost 4 to 1, 5 to 1 between this and a 5090. So it's a no-brainer. And I think the resale value of these things will always be decent, in my opinion, as long as there's memory algorithms to mine. If we go to hashrate.no, you can see how much money they're making at 13 cents power. You can see I'm making about 43 cents a day before ZIL, and that's real profit. I've never turned these things off, and that's it for this video. I've been pretty clear on what I believe in right now, and I'm going to go with heavy memory algorithm cards, and I think it's the best way to go right now. Now, obviously, that could change. My strategy has changed multiple times over the last, 2 years, and there's videos basically showing that. But right now, I really believe that HBM2 memory GPUs are the play, and it doesn't get much better than the 170HX as far as density goes. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Krootman out.